You have been assigned to a mission few would qualify for. A mission few survive.
We're here today to talk about EA's Medal of Honor Allied Assault. This game is interesting because it's the first time that EA has brought over the Medal of Honor series onto the PC. It's being developed by a company called 2015. They're based out of Oklahoma, and they really haven't done anything beyond a Sin expansion pack in the past, so they're untested in that respect. But judging from what we've seen of the early builds of Medal of Honor, the game looks great, and the developer seems to know exactly what they're doing. We've had an early build of the game in our office for just under a week now, and we've been playing it about every day nonstop. It's simply got us hooked. At first, when the game was announced, it was supposed to be single player only, but sometime last year, or sometime early this year actually, EA went back and said that no, we will actually have a multiplayer component, and that's what we've really been focusing on in the office. There will be a total of 11 levels in the game, and a total of 4 gameplay modes. Those modes are free-for-all, or commonly known as deathmatch, team deathmatch, objective-based deathmatch, and round-based team deathmatch. So most people already know what deathmatch and team deathmatch entail. The other 2 modes are also pretty self-explanatory. The round-based team deathmatch is just like Counter-Strike, where once you die, you sit out the rest of the round. And the last mode, the objective-based deathmatch, is a lot like Wolfenstein, where each team has a certain set of objectives that they have to achieve in a given time limit. For instance, probably my favorite level in the game is Omaha Beach, and the objectives for the Allies is to breach the shingles first of all, and then destroy 2 15-centimeter cannons on top of the Nazi bunkers at the top of the beach. The other 10 maps include everything from southern France to a quaint town in Germany, Remagen, to northern Africa, to absolutely destroyed villages in northern France. They really varied up all the levels in terms of variety, sizes. Some maps are perfect for small groups of people, while others are more accessible to a larger group. The single-player campaign of Allied Assault will play out a lot like its 2 PlayStation predecessors. There are 6 individual scenarios, and each scenario is composed of anywhere between 3 and 5 individual missions. Each scenario is located in a different part of the European theater of World War II, including North Africa, Norway, France, and then ultimately Germany itself. You play the entire game as Lieutenant Powell, this OSS agent who's been sent to infiltrate various parts of Europe and gain access to secret documents and other Nazi information. And the missions themselves are really varied. For instance, one of the missions in North Africa will have you riding the back of a Jeep manning its 20mm gun. While other missions, you'll actually be in Nazi uniform in a German submarine base trying to gain access to secret documents in the actual sub itself. A lot of the later levels in Allied Assault will seem kind of reminiscent to Saving Private Ryan. And that's no accident, because the game is being overseen by EALA. It's being developed by 2015, but it's being overseen by EALA, which is a company formerly known as DreamWorks Interactive. Now, as many people know, Saving Private Ryan was produced by DreamWorks SKG, and that's the parent company of DreamWorks Interactive. So a lot of the same inspiration is still there. For example, Captain Dale Dye, who is the military advisor to the movie, is the military advisor to this game. A lot of the sound effects are taken from the movie and placed in this game, especially bullet ricochets, noise of bullets whizzing by your head, airplane noises, tank noises, and whatnot. And the levels themselves, like Omaha Beach, like Remagen, like the French towns, are all taken from the movie and also taken from, or so it seems, from the HBO series Band of Brothers, which is also a Spielberg and Tom Hanks collaboration. So for anyone who enjoyed that movie or the series, or for any history buff of World War II, they will probably really enjoy the nitty-gritty level of details in Medal of Honor Allied Assault. Interestingly enough, in what probably only happens once in a blue moon in this industry, Medal of Honor Allied Assault was actually finished ahead of schedule. It was originally scheduled to come out in early March or late February, but it will be on store shelves on January 22nd.